We're with Coach T.J. Maynard of the Russell Red Devils, and Coach, down to 2 games left.
Yeah, obviously this one Friday night's going to be a tough one with Belfry. Coach Hayward does a great job with his team, and obviously been in the state finals the last 5 years, so it's a big challenge for us. But our kids are really looking forward to the opportunity.
One of the things about winning, regardless of where you are, is it positions you to win again.
Yeah, and again, as we talked when this whole thing started here for the playoffs, was just winning in advance. No matter how you got to do it, how many you got to win by, just make sure you're playing the next week, and that's kind of our goal. And our kids have done a great job of buying in. They've done a great job of taking care of the football on Friday nights and playing really good defense and running the football, and that's enabled us to advance.
So we'll back up to Bourbon County for just a minute. You did some good things in that game. Bronson had a good game. A lot of kids had good games, really. What did you see develop out of that game? I mean, you've tried to move forward in every game. Did you see new things in that game?
Not so much new things. It's just maybe more a sense of urgency out of some kids. Especially you bring up Bronson, a good example. Being a senior, you saw those guys seeing the end of the season coming. If you don't perform and don't take care of business, it's over. And especially for those seniors, that sense of urgency has really, really picked up.
I've noticed in sports, I have covered them for a few years. I started here in 1963 at the Weekly down in Russell. That was a minute before you were around. That when you get to playoff time, and just the pros are no different, college are no different. When you realize this may be the last game, it takes on an entirely different type of atmosphere in the locker room and on the field.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. We've even seen a change in practice in terms of, our efforts have been really, really good all year. But the last couple of weeks, not that our efforts have been bad at all, but there's just a different mentality in terms of it's almost like, all right, let's get the game plan. Let's see what we have to do, what our adjustments are, and let's just get to Friday. And that's kind of how they've approached it. And it's been kind of like business-like, and they've been able to come out on Friday night and play well and take care of business.
So as we record this on Thanksgiving morning, you've had breakfast with your team, and I appreciate you inviting me to come. And now you're going to go do a little bit of practice, and then I guess tomorrow, tell me what we can expect from Belfry.
Belfry is a big, strong, physical football team with 4 or 5 kids that can really run. The fullback Hatfield really is the guy that makes them go. Number one, we got to stop him. If we can't stop him, it's going to be a long night. But we got to at least slow him down and force him to do some other things they don't like to do. If we can force him to throw the football, we got a good chance. But number one, we got to slow him down on offense, and then number 2, again, continue to take care of the ball like we have, and then we got to score. We got to be able to score because again, they're very good on offense, and they're going to put us in some situations where we're going to have to put the ball in the end zone.
Do you see that are they a throwing team?
No, they don't throw the ball very well at all. Depending on who their quarterback is, they've played 2 kids there all year, kind of on and off, one injuries or whatever. But one of them doesn't throw the ball very well at all. Now he runs really well, but again, that's kind of if you want to beat them, that's what you got to make them do. You got to make them throw the football. If they can continue to sit there and pound on you, and pick up yardage and score points on you, you're in trouble because they're going to eat that clock up too.
Coach, I'm superstitious. That's why we record every Thursday, even though today's Thanksgiving. So I just want to say to you, good luck tomorrow night, you and the guys, and I hope that next Thursday we're recording again.
Well, we've been blessed to do it every Thursday so far, so hopefully one more time.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.